caught cheating, it shouldn't be like this.
Well, maybe he should have thought of that before he was cheating.
Coldplay threw a couple on the kiss cam. Turns out they were having an affair? I don't think even Coldplay can fix this.
Don't cheat on your wife. That makes you a scumbag. Let's just start there, full stop. But if you want to be a retarded scumbag, then you can go cheat on your wife at a concert where you're liable to be put on a massive camera in front of everyone, tens of thousands of people here in Boston, watching this.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
That's a Coldplay concert, and it is the most viral clip on the internet.
Astronomer CEO Andy Byron, who was caught there at a Coldplay concert on the Jumbotron, cozying up with his company's head of human resources.
It sucks. Are you joking?
It's bad.
It's terrible.
It's stupid.
I don't know what's worse. Finding out in 8K that your husband is a fan of Coldplay, or that he's cheating on you at the Coldplay concert, or that he's cheating on you with an old woman.
So Coldplay hasn't made a single in years, and now they just made 2 last night.
And it is official at this time. We know that the CEO has officially resigned amid this incident, according to the company. As you can see, this is the video that has, again, been going super viral on social media.
He's the CEO of a software startup. She's head of his HR department. The clip everyone is talking about, except for 2 people who have the most explaining to do.
This is the guy that is his head of HR. They were caught in an obvious embrace, and as soon as that cam went on them and they saw their image up on the thing, it was the worst cover-up ever. She turned her back to the camera, and he just he looked totally humiliated, embarrassed.
Okay, so there's a photo of them, right? This is their little tech company. Too bad, you know? They'll be a scumbag. And if you are a scumbag, then, well, I guess you deserve this.
The CEO of a billion-dollar business is in damage control after his affair with a colleague was exposed, of all places, on Kiss Cam.
They had like the kiss cam kind of thing that goes around that zeroed in on this one couple.
Because it's terrible and sinful within old school bounds. It's a normal looking guy and a normal looking woman having an affair, then getting caught and feeling shame and trying to hide it.
They don't even get caught if they're just both at the concert together. They only get caught because they're openly canoodling at the concert. It betrays a lack of respect for any sort of judgment, but also for a basic value system.
I would pay to be a fly on the wall in the office.
And this is pretty viral stuff. Or do we have to get HR involved? I mean, I know that HR was involved.
The moral of the story here is don't get caught on Kiss Cam.
If you're gonna have an affair, why would you bring her to a concert in public where everybody can see you? What if you even ran into someone you knew? Who cares about the Jumbotron? What if you ran into someone you knew? Huh?
Forget the Epstein files. I want to see the text messages of that astronomer CEO that got caught cheating at the Coldplay concert.
And the tidbit is, that's not his wife.
And can we talk about the employee that was with them? She obviously knows what's going on because she's there.
But apparently, this couple will not be fans of Coldplay for long.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
They're both married, not for long.
Okay, let's talk about the drama bomb that just exploded all over Silicon Valley. Andy Byron, that Andy, CEO of Astronomer, just got hit with a $35 million divorce filing by his wife, Megan. Not a typo, $35 million. That's like half his entire fortune, gone in a flash. And why? Oh, because Mr. CEO decided it was a good idea to cheat on camera in a stadium full of people at a Coldplay concert. Seriously, you can't make this up. His entire personal life nuked, his professional image in flames. This isn't just a marriage ending, it's a full-blown empire collapse. And Megan, she didn't just walk away, she lawyered up and flipped that table like a boss. One kiss cam, one very public affair. And now Andy's scrambling through the ashes.
Oh, look at these two.
In a moment, these lovers won't ever forget.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
And one the world can't stop talking about.
I'm not quite sure what to do. Did we rumble you?
Kiss cam at a Coldplay gig in Boston, and their reactions said it all. They had something to hide.
I hope we didn't do something bad.
Chris Martin knew it, the internet did too.
Like, if you're gonna cheat, maybe don't do it under a literal jumbotron at a Coldplay concert in a packed stadium with thousands of people watching. But Andy, he did just that. And now he's radioactive. His career? Smoking rubble. His marriage? Dead. His dignity? Non-existent. And the woman next to him? Kristin Cabot. Yup, his company's HR director. The woman literally paid to prevent disasters like this. Oh, the irony.
The problem here is that Andy Byron is married to someone other than Kristin Cabot, who, again, the irony of her being head of HR.
How are you an HR director having an affair with the CEO? I'm guessing you didn't see the trainings that you've been assigning the employees. Forget HR. You are done in HR for the rest of your life. You will not run another HR department, because as soon as they Google your name and see a picture of you boot up with somebody else's husband who's also the CEO of your company, they're gonna laugh that application right into the trash can.
What was supposed to be a cute little concert date has now detonated into the messiest public scandal of the year. Internet, in flames. Andy's reputation, torched. And the memes, oh, they're brutal. So here's how karma chose Coldplay to deliver its ultimate slap. Picture this, 60,000 people swaying to Fix You, living their emotional best lives, and bam! The Jumbotron zooms in on Andy and Kristin looking like fugitives from the truth. Andy basically dives behind the railing like he's dodging a subpoena. Kristin, she freezes like her entire HR career just flashed before her eyes. Spoiler, it did. Then Chris Martin, bless him, drops the most savage line in history. Either they're having an affair or they're just really shy. And the internet lost its damn mind.
Well, good call from the lead man there, because it turns out that they were, in fact, probably having an affair.
I feel bad for so many people involved in this. Like, Chris Martin is one of the sweetest guys. I'm a huge Coldplay fan. Like, really a genuinely sweet guy who's trying to do the world better. He's trying to showcase people having loving moments. And it sure looks like these two are in love, Kim. Very, very confident in such a public space. Yeah. You would think they're a couple, would you not, Kim?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think the biggest thing that surprises me about this is how public this is.
I think that the actual star of this story, though, is Chris Martin, who decides, given an opportunity here, to let these people off the hook and just let the camera move along, to suggest explicitly that these people are either having an affair. I mean, seriously? You just throw the fans under the bus who paid their hard-earned money for these tickets?
Because this wasn't some rando couple caught in the act. This was the CEO of a company that brags about being ethical, cozying up with the woman responsible for enforcing those ethics. Kristin Cabot, the chief people officer. That title did not age well. These two weren't just co-workers. Kristin's entire job was about protecting workplace values. She was the moral compass. And now she's dry humping her boss at Coldplay like office policies are just a joke someone scribbled on a cocktail napkin.
HR is such trash, by the way. Like the entire business of like every single HR department is just an absolute nightmare of people who are constantly being used to attack the best people in a company and then do stuff like this, right? On the side.
Rich CEO of one of the largest tech companies in the world could have anyone, and he's banging his of all. This is why I think all HR positions are basically a joke and should be eliminated.
Meanwhile, Megan, you know, the actual wife, was at home with the kids, living in blissful ignorance. No heads up, no breakup text, nothing. She found out the same way we all did, through viral memes and TikToks of her husband acting like a drunk teenager at Coachella. But Megan? Oh, she didn't go off. She didn't post a long-winded rant. She didn't even say a word. She just deleted his last name from her socials like she was taking out the trash. Queen behavior, cold, savage, iconic, and the internet noticed.
Byron and his wife, both 50, live in Northborough, which I think is by Foxborough, Massachusetts. And per Mrs. SpaceX on X, who is heavily covering and tracking the story, his wife has now deactivated her account. The wife later dropped her married name on her Facebook account to the delight of Mrs. SpaceX, who wrote, "What a class act. Go Megan. Get that divorce lawyer and get the money." Okay, so
while Andy was busy doing damage control and pretending it was all a misunderstanding, Megan was glowing, Instagram wiped, dignity intact, power reclaimed. She didn't set fire to bridges, she built a whole new damn road. And Andy? Still stuck in the wreckage. Let's talk corporate fallout now, because this wasn't just embarrassing, this was catastrophic. Astronomer, the tech firm that sells transparency and people first like it's gospel, just got annihilated by its own CEO and the person literally paid to enforce that gospel. Andy's now on indefinite leave, which we all know is just HR speak for. We're preparing your exit and deleting your bio quietly.
After an awkward kiss cam moment at a Coldplay concert went viral across the globe. Now, we've now learned that the technology company Astronomer has announced that its CEO, Andy Byron, seen here, as you saw, embracing a woman who is not his wife, has resigned from the company. The company's board of directors accepted that resignation.
Kristin vanished, scrubbed from the leadership page like a virus. LinkedIn, gone. Email, disabled. Poof. And the best part? There's now a full-blown internal investigation digging into whether this steamy Coldplay mess had anything to do with promotions, salaries, or hiring decisions. It's giving lawsuit incoming.
So I'm in HR, and I'll tell you exactly what's happened in the last 12 hours with the CEO of Astronomer and the head of people, that they're having an affair and it's been found out. First off, she's already been scrubbed off the company website. But this is part of probably a very big investigation that is happening right now. They're dedicating a ton of resources to, but also concurrently, while this is happening, because of all this media attention and social media attention that's been transpired, they need a response. Like, they have a PR crisis team just figuring out, all right, what do we say? What do we do? And, obviously, there's going to be heads that are probably going to roll right now. They're going to find out who knew, what was said. Were they doing this during company time?
Translation: if Kristin handed out raises while Andy was handing out other things, lawyers are 100% getting involved. And oh yeah, did we mention the kids? Andy and Megan have children. Kristin does too. So now their kids get to walk into school knowing their parents are a trending punchline. Not just among classmates, we're talking teachers, coaches, even the PTA.
I do feel bad for the wife of this individual, and if the HR director's married, I feel bad for the hubby, because to find this out via such a public venue has to be really heartbreaking. Forget about being embarrassed. Being heartbroken is 100 times worse. And if children are involved in these relationships, what can you say? All right, my heart goes out to you.
Because this wasn't a private little fling. It was a full-blown internet event, a digital disaster broadcast in 4K. Those kids will grow up knowing their parents didn't just ruin a marriage. They submitted the footage to Coldplay like it was a music video audition. And then, the grand finale. Megan Byron officially files for divorce. No public meltdown, no dramatic tell-all, just a clean, calculated legal checkmate. And the internet, it exploded in applause. She didn't need to scream. She didn't need to beg. She just moved on, and the world bowed down. Now, Megan is being hailed as the queen of silent revenge. And honestly, she deserves it. Because while Andy was out here torching his life for a moment of stadium PDA, Megan upgraded everything. Her mindset, her energy, her future. Let's just take a second to absorb the cosmic poetry of all this. Andy Byron didn't just get caught cheating. He got exposed at a Coldplay concert, the place where people cry over breakups and dance under laser lights. He managed to turn Fix You into his career's funeral soundtrack. You literally couldn't write a better humiliation arc. It's too perfect. And Kristin, she's disappeared, probably hiding hiding under a fake name, avoiding Google like it's cursed. But girl, that video's not going anywhere. The internet never forgets. This isn't just a scandal, it's digital history. A modern fable about hubris, exposure, and Coldplay being the most unlikely bringers of truth. So, quick summary. Andy cheats, gets caught, lies, gets exposed in HD. Public hates him. Wife files for divorce. Company dumps him. HR gets booted. Megan, flourishing, silent, iconic. Kristin, out of the picture, hopefully forever. And the internet, obsessed. Now the real question, should Megan take half? Yes. Should Andy be fired officially? Please. Was this the dumbest way a CEO has ever torched his legacy? We'll let the comments decide. If watching Karma catch cheaters in 4K is your thing, hit that like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because this wasn't just gossip, it was digital justice. Thanks for watching. Digital justice.